guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse all the background noise, I'm sorry. Like, Ellie's in the back watching, you know, what she likes watching on YouTube. But I didn't have time to film an intro or an outro because I was literally really getting ready and rushed. But, you know, we're on our way right now to our friend's wedding. Me and my husband are coming out. We're the godparents of the arras. I'm not sure what that's called in English, but it's like the coins. So, yeah. But I just filmed myself getting ready, my hair, my makeup. So if you guys are interested, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting off here by parting my hair. I'm just starting off with freshly washed hair that I washed the night before and that I allowed to air dry. I already sprayed some Tresemme heat protectant in my hair and I let that kind of absorb and dry as well. Everything air dry, and I'm just taking this, I think it's like a 1.5 inch barrel curling iron, and as you can see I'm kind of just using it like a wand. I'm not necessarily doing the curl away from my face. I was just kind of going with whatever was the most comfortable for me in the position that I was in, but I'm just showing you guys here real time about how many seconds I hold it for. I like to hold it for like about 30 seconds or so because I want to make sure that the curl is really gonna hold on and last throughout the day. But as you can see, I just took it out and it looks like a really nice wave. Not necessarily you know, a fancy curl, but more like of a wave. And yeah, I just continue this throughout my hair, and I'm gonna just speed through and show you guys the rest of how I curled my hair. So I'm making sure to only grab about 1 inch of hair at the most at a time, since my hair is kind of thick as well, so that the curl can actually, you know, hold instead of doing really thick pieces and have them fall out really quickly. So yeah, you know, the tighter the curl, the longer they're gonna last. I'm using a curling iron that I bought about 1.5 years ago, I want to say. I got it on Amazon as a little bundle. The barrel can actually be changed out for different sizes. I believe the brand is Pravana or something like that. I'll link it down below if I find it, if it's still available. But I remember it was very affordable. It was not more than like $50 or $60. And it comes with, I want to say, like 6 different barrels, including like a little bubble wand and all that. So yeah, and it has heat settings as well that you can make hotter or cold or less hot. I think it goes up to like 480 or 480 degrees or something like that, or 460. So it does go pretty high, and I find that it has worked really well for me. So I can't complain. So I decided to split my hair down the middle to go for the middle part. And yeah, doing my whole head probably took me about 30 minutes or so. I do have pretty thick and curly-ish hair, but now that I kind of have figured out how to do it, it doesn't take me as long as it used to. So I'm just using my Tresemme hairspray to kind of lock this hairstyle in place, just for a little bit of added protection. It holds pretty well on its own, but you know, I really wanted to make sure that it lasted. So yeah, I just added a little bit of hairspray nicely around, just some light sprays all around. And just curling my hair over my air dried hair really helps to keep it voluminous and thicker looking. It just makes it look a lot more full with more body, so I love curling my hair this way. And it lasts even up to like 3 or 4 days if you really wanted to. It just starts to obviously stretch out a little bit, but I love how these curls came out. They lasted super long. I probably wore them for like 3 days after that still, and it was just easy because I didn't have to do my hair. So jumping right into the makeup, I'm using this the Body Shop face primer. I found this at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and you know, it just looked intriguing, and I'm using this Dr. Brant face primer. I really like this primer to smooth out any pores and kind of mattify the skin. So now I'm going to be using this SuperStay foundation stick in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And I really like this foundation because it's not really thick and it has pretty good coverage. But, you know, I applied like a decent amount. I could have applied more, but I didn't because I knew I was going to be in the heat and stuff, and I didn't want to feel like I was wearing a thick layer of makeup. But yeah, I really love this foundation. It's really long lasting. I have actually kind of tried the liquid form, but I really like the stick form. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer mixed in with the Maybelline Fit Me because I find that the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is just a little too light. Even though I believe this one is in the shade medium beige or something like that, but I find that these concealers run pretty light. In, you know, like I would usually be that shade name in other shades, but I feel like it's a little too light, so yeah, I just mixed it up. And I find that it's a good mixture. Sorry if I'm out of breath over here. I'm pregnant. I'm like 7 months pregnant, so I'm like out of breath. But yeah, I'm just putting it all over my dark spots and of course my dark circles, any part of my face I kind of want to highlight. And I'm setting it with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, which is like the contouring one, I believe, with the banana shade and with the contouring shade. I love it. It doesn't crease all day long when I set it with a sponge. And I'm going to be using this foundation stick that comes with a contour stick as well by Smashbox. I love it. It's super thin and easy to blend in. It's so blendable. I've loved it. I bought it twice already, and I've been lucky to find it at also TJ Maxx or Marshall's for like $14.99 or something like that, and I know normally it's maybe like $25 to $30, so I've gotten lucky that I have found my shade, and you know, I have ran into it multiple times. So yeah, I'm gonna have to re-buy that soon. But yeah, I just put that all around the perimeter of my face to make it nice and bronzy, and I'm setting it all with this Peach Blur powder by Too Faced Cosmetics. I love this powder. Also found it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those. I wish I would have bought all of them because it was like on sale there for $12.99, I believe, and I know normally it's around $20 or more. But I love it. It just makes everything look so flawless and smooth. And I'm just going to be using this Body Shop contour and blush palette, which also found at TJ Maxx. A lot of these like strange brands that I use, not strange, but like high-end or like Smashbox or the Body Shop or things like that I use. Mostly I always find those at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. To be honest, I don't really go into Sephora that much because it intimidates me. But I love Ulta. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Ultimate Brow Kit, I believe, by Wet n Wild. And kind of just going back and forth with the shades. I'm not the best eyebrow person, but yeah, that's what I used. And for my eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the It's My Ray Ray eyeshadow palette. I love this palette. It's really versatile, I feel. It has a lot of awesome shades, and you can really just do so many looks with it. But I'm just going for like a little natural glam look. You can kind of see the shades I'm going into right there. And yeah, I'm just using that on the outer perimeter of my eyes, kind of adding a little bit of depth here and there, you know, adding a little bit of that darker brown, and then blending it out just for more depth. But yeah, I love this palette. I'm using this purpley, silverish tone on the rest of my eyelid because I'm going to be using a silverish grayish dress, so just to kind of tie it in. And I basically just use one brush to do this whole look. One brush and then this one, 2 brushes. And I'm just adding this like darker brown on the outer edges of my eyes just to kind of open them up and add a little bit more dimension. And I'm going to be using this highlighter to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. And yeah, a little bit on the brow bone. So yeah, excuse my husband if you see him walking around. We're getting ready, and you know, we share the same room, so I'm gonna be using this Tarte eyeliner. I will link everything down below with the exact names and stuff. But yeah, I'm just doing a little wing here just to kind of elongate and open up the eye. I love doing the cat eye wing still. I love it. So I'm just working on getting it as even as possible because I feel like my eyelids are not that even, so it's a little hard. And I'm using these wispy lashes by Ardell. I love these lashes. You know, they're not like super crazy, but they add just enough drama and flirtiness to your eyes. And I'm using my Lash Sensational to coat my bottom lashes because I know and I trust this mascara not to run all day or smear. So I'm using this LA Colors blush. I actually found this blush at Dollar Tree, and I've bought this brand there maybe like 2 or 3 times in different shades because I just love how they work. So yeah, I'm just $1 at Dollar Tree, so check it out. And yeah, that's, you know, the final look right there. I will link down what I put on my lips. So I had to leave super fast and rushed, but this is the final look. I just added some lip products. I'll show you guys what I applied. But yeah, it's just like this. I'm wearing like a Wet n Wild lipstick and this other random brand that I'll show you guys. It's like G&K, and then I'm just wearing an e.l.f. lip gloss on top. And yeah, so we're on our way to the wedding right now. We're running a little late, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the look. So I just got home and this is what my makeup looks like without doing any touch-ups. I literally just applied a little bit of lipstick again, but as you can see, I mean, like, just a little tiny bit oily, but literally the sun was beaming on my face for like an hour and a half. And yeah, and like my hair kept up and my makeup kept up, so I can't complain. I couldn't ask for more. I have pretty oily skin like in my T-zone, and it held up pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and this style. And go watch my previous video if you haven't, of a day in my life. I do a lot of vlogs on this channel and beauty related things as well as family stuff. So if you guys would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching and have a blessed day.